Good evening, Doctor here.
And I'm the boy. And welcome back to...
say boy here.
Oh, sorry.
Ah!
God damn it. Anyway, yeah, welcome back.
Wait, we're doing it again. No, again
4.
from the top.
Right,
Good
okay,
evening,
go.
Doctor here.
And boy here. I still don't know what I was supposed to be saying.
No, you're right, that was shit.
I'm going to do like a conscientious objection to this nonsense and actually do things that are interesting, like grow levels, apparently.
I'm also going to be doing that. So that the viewer knows, I will spend an unfortunate proportion of this level killing wild Pokemon. Because I just desperately need to level up. Unless I find something useful here, who knows. So, to that end, I think we should play a game to pass the time.
What kind of game did you have in mind?
Other than Pokemon.
Are you
familiar with the rules of 20 questions? I saw this on another Let's Play that someone did, and I think it's quite a funny idea. So.
I'm not that familiar. I should be, but I'm not. Enlighten me.
One of us comes up with the concept, just a word, basically, and the other person has 20 questions to work out what it is.
Could it be...
Oh, when we're thinking of it, I'll kind of remember what we thought of, and I'll flash it up on the screen for the viewers.
Okay. You might want to write it down or something so you know what it is.
Well, hopefully at the end, when you do or don't guess it, hopefully I'll say what it is, so it'll be on the commentary, won't it?
Good point.
Right, we'll start off easy. I'll go first. So, I'm thinking of something. You have 20 questions. Go.
Is it a living thing?
Yes.
That's one. Is it an animal?
That's one. No.
Is it a Pokemon?
No.
So it's human then? That's 4, I believe.
No, that's 4.
You and your biology. Alright, how many... Is it a single... Wait, did it have to be yes-no questions?
Yes. That's 5.
You're horrific, you know that. Alright, is it single-celled?
No.
I don't want to ask any more questions now, I'm suspicious of you.
Right, you realise, just because I don't think you seem to have realised this, you asked, is it an animal? I said, it's not an animal, but it is a living thing.
Yeah.
So there's a fairly big category that you've missed there.
Okay, fair enough, yes. Good point. Alright, is it edible?
Not by humans.
Okay. Is it a plant? I'm going to say it.
Yes, it's a plant. Well done, you. You're so good.
Viewers, I am not in any way... I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm entirely sane, I swear. Right, okay, so it's a plant. It's
a plant. You've got 12 questions left. You've had 8.
That's not good. Honestly, I'm terrible at this game, clearly. Is it,
Bear in mind, we're not doing really specific stuff, so this is a fairly broad answer.
Okay, yeah. Is it a type of tree?
Yes, it is a tree, so I guess that'll do.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think tree counts as a type of tree, so yes.
I like that it took me 9 questions to get to that.
Get to tree. I said I'd start off easy, apparently. Right.
I find even the simplest things challenging, as it happens. Why is there a level 3 Arbok? I don't understand.
A level 3 Oh, that'll be one of the deviled trainers. What's her name? Or his name?
I don't know. Oh. It's a rocket grunt.
Yes, yes, okay. That was one of the ones that got fucked up. Basically, so that the viewer knows, I leveled down some of the gym leaders. I did them first in my game, in FireRed, and then I just imported the same trainer files across to LeafGreen. LeafGreen and FireRed store their trainer things in slightly different locations, which basically mean that 3 trainers, I can't remember exactly who, in the boys' game, now have outlandish Pokemon. You've discovered the first. You wait till you get to Gentleman Arthur. He's on the SSM. And then there's a
I'm actually quite looking forward to this.
They're all the right level-ish, but they're the wrong Pokemon entirely.
I can't remember what the first Pokemon was that I just beat then. I'll have to... what's going to disabled? That's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah. Sorry,
So your turn.
I need to think of something. How specific are we going?
You've worked out how the game works.
Just about.
How specific we're going? Not very specific. Something I'm actually going to say.
20 questions there. Alright,
It's easier than you think to guess.
Okay, I've got one.
Oh god. I wasn't saying I've got you. Peck fight.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, I've thought something.
Is it a thing? Like an object?
As opposed to
an abstract concept?
Yes, it's a thing.
Okay, is it alive?
Yes. Yes.
Is it an animal?
Yeah?
Would you keep it as a pet?
No. I'm very biological on my definition of animal, just so you know.
Is it a zooplankton?
It's not.
Marine biologist here, I'm telling you this. I would so keep a zooplankton as a pet anyway, so that's why that was wrong.
Fair enough.
So cool. Right. So
God, I love photosynthesis as much as the next guy.
Is it dangerous?
No.
Okay, you found that funny, so that must give me a clue.
It's not going to give you a clue. I can guarantee that.
Is it colourful?
No.
Could it fit in the palm of your hand?
No. Viewers are going to be as amused, or at least they're going to recognise why I'm amused. By about now. No. How many questions
is
are
it
that?
a particularly large animal?
Yes. Why did I... Oh, God. I don't know.
Are you keeping count of the number of questions I've had?
No.
Because I'm not.
You're approximately 15. Oh, no. 12. I'm guessing. I've got no idea.
Ooh, Cage is learning a move.
How exciting.
Since filming the last episode, the boys we still haven't seen either of each other's footage, so the boy still doesn't know what Cage is.
I've not seen anything since episode 1. Okay, Joe Boggs is going to die. It's very sad. Actually, it's not sad at all. You just, your average Joe, really.
Right. Is it a mammal?
Yes.
Does it live in the sea?
No.
Right. Does it live in Africa?
No.
Why is this so funny? I don't understand.
I told you before my definition of animal is flexible. Well, it's not even that flexible. You should, of all people, consider this an animal.
Is it Nicolas Cage?
It's not Nicolas Cage. That's, what, 14, 15?
Right, fuck. Oh, that's the thing with this game, it seems far easier than it actually is.
Yeah, it does.
Or it seems far harder than it actually is. I can't work out which. Conservative in your definition of animal. Right. Is it a human?
It is a human.
So, I'd call humans animals pretty simply by all known biological definitions. But
Exactly,
okay.
you see? This is
You
why...
do so find humans in Africa!
Yeah, but isn't
No.
Right,
No,
the answer is not a human. The answer is not a human.
Oh, you're saying specific... Oh, it's a specific type of human.
A specific human.
Okay, so all I know is a human who is not found in Africa. Okay. Are they English?
No.
Are they American?
No.
European?
No.
Russian?
No.
Australian?
No.
I've said all the continents, damn it! Where does this fantastic person live?
Russia is not a continent, as far as I'm aware.
It's fucking big.
This is true.
I've run out of words.
I think you're probably on 19 or 18.
Okay, I've got to count. That's the only continent I've got left. Do they live in? Are they from South America?
That's not the only continent you've got left. No.
Well, they definitely don't live on Antarctica.
I think you've not said all the continents. There's a big, massive continent that the vast majority of people in existence live on that you've yet to mention.
I was counting Russia and Asia as the same thing.
I think quite a lot of Russians and quite a lot of Asians would take issue with that.
Well, I never know where to class Russia as in anyway. It's kind of both. I keep reading Cage as Craig. I was having a brief moment of why did I call my Pokemon Craig?
Craig.
I realised.
Oh, Craig, that's going to be my Pokemon. He sounds like a Boy Scout.
No, Craig sounds like a paedophile.
So, two aren't mutually exclusive.
Right then, okay. I think this is my last question, so I'm going to go with... Is it Kim Jong-un?
It was very close to being Kim Jong-un. It wasn't in the end. I did consider Kim Jong-un.
Then it was Psy, I assume.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know
One
what
of the major Asian. Obviously. That's a bit worrying, isn't it?
Oh, dear me. Right. So, I think we'll call that a draw.
I think not.
Fine, okay. Okay, fine.
We'll call
You've
that
won
an
that
amusing
round.
victory.
Right, my turn now then. So well, I'm going against my rival now, so you know, but I
Okay.
want to do this again. This is quite extending. Oh dear. Right, I'll flash it up on the screen around now. Go.
Is it a thing or a concept? Or is it a thing?
No, that's not how the game works.
Yeah.
You have to yes, it's a thing.
It's a thing. Is it living?
No.
Ooh, change. I'm intrigued. Is it something that people use?
Yeah, kind of. Well, maybe.
Is it?
You can use it. But...
Is it? Oh shit. Is it? So people, you can use it, but presumably not normally.
No, not normally at all.
Is it man-made?
Yes.
Well,
sorry, I'm being completely immature, but it's so funny.
Is it involved in copulation at any point? I said that as a yes.
It can be.
I'm sure if you search the internet hard enough, you can find an example of that. My statue is called Craig. Anyway, yes.
I never had a statue ever. I never used one.
So, wait, did you say it was man-made or not?
Yes, it's man-made and can be used instead. By the way, that's 7 questions.
7 questions.
Also, I just beat my rival. No.
God damn it.
Now I'm gonna go and catch Oddish.
Is it used for entertainment? Again, don't say it can be.
It can be though. I said
a normal circumstance.
I am clearly getting a lot of entertainment out of it here as a concept.
Fair point. Is it a game of 20 questions?
I said it's a thing.
A game of 20 questions is a thing. It's
a physical thing.
Horrific thing to do to any kind of person who's playing this game. But...
Right, 8. We're not playing 20 meta questions.
Is it real?
20 inqueptions.
Oh good god. Stop making puns. Bike shop. Should I buy a bike for $1 million?
You have a bike, it's just disguised as a nosebag.
Good point, but I want $1 million bike as well. It must be fantastic for that price.
I'm not sure you can ever actually get $1 million in game. I wonder if you could and they would actually buy it, but I don't think they do.
That's sad.
Right, you're on your 9th question.
I have honestly no idea.
You have not asked the most of the questions.
I know, I'm aware of
but
this.
But there are, obviously.
That tends to be how anything works. There tends to be a lot more.
Based on my response, you can guess vaguely the kind of thing it's likely to be.
I have no idea, honestly. I'm a bit simple like that.
Right, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's something quite immature.
Is it a part of the human anatomy by any chance?
No.
And don't. Oh, good. I thought you were going to say it can be.
No, it's not.
I don't know why I healed my Pokemon. There was no need for that. This is what I intend to do. It's something quite immature, is it?
Yeah.
Is it used in toilet humour?
Yes.
Is it oh shit. Is it shit?
It is shit. It is a poo. I told you, A, it's immature, and that's why is it man-made was technically true.
Fair point.
And I have no doubt that somewhere on the internet it has been used in sex.
I'm fairly sure that's the content of 2 Girls 1 Cup, is it not?
Never seen that, actually.
Nor have I, but word travels fast.
Yeah. But yes, you're correct, it was a poo.
I'm out of XP shares. This is a sad day.
You can't be out of XP shares. I gave you 5. That's enough.
Yeah, I got significantly more than 5 Pokemon.
Yeah, that's enough to give to each of your 5 Pokemon, and then you've got the one who's actually leading, who doesn't need an XP share.
This is a good point. I've given my leading Pokemon an XP share anyway, though, because I'm...
Oh, in case you switch around, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But the idea is with the XP share, you don't need to switch around. That's why I gave us them.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't explain the joke now, so I'll do it later when we're not recording.
Fair enough.
It's just something I remembered.
That's the wrong house. Damn it. Where's Mammoth Rod?
Speaking of which, we'll need to do the mid-season break soon. Well, not mid-season, mid-episode. Fairly soon.
Oh, rival. I'm going to get destroyed by my rival, I think.
Why don't we do it now? And we're back. Though you will, as far as you're aware, we haven't gone. We need to stop. We need to
Yeah,
try
we
and do
stop
these.
saying, "And we're back."
Yeah, the intermissions like this. We need to do these.
They'd be a lot more
slightly
subtle
smoothly.
if we didn't mention them. It's Pidgeotto versus my lower leveled Pidgey. I'm gonna get destroyed. Don't have any Pokemon that are good against.
In the business, I think that's referred to as doing a doctor. Actually, no, that's entirely different.
That's yeah.
No, that is what I've done a lot though. It's a charge of the
doctor.
Shite Brigade, definitely. We also decided after last episode, my team will be called the Shite Brigade. I say team. There's only two of us at the moment. It's just Burn and the enigmatic Cage. Have you figured out what Cage is yet?
I still haven't. It could actually be a Beedrill. You could not be lying, but you told me that you didn't catch any bugs. So
Maybe I lied then.
It's possible.
I am not beyond lying repeatedly.
I have no doubt. For a doctor, you're a remarkably bad person.
I'm not actually a doctor, so everyone knows.
Huh.
I'm not a medical doctor. Or any kind of doctor.
I'm not a doctor of medicine or of any other kind of doctory things.
Well, if you're chiropodists tend to call themselves doctors, even if they're not remotely qualified in anything.
Homeopathists? Is that a word?
That Gillian McKeith woman who was a nutritionist who was talking a load of shit.
You know you can buy doctorates online.
Yes, it's quite worrying.
I had a good friend of mine very nearly bought a PhD in what was it, women's spirituality. For it was half price. If he bought a PhD in something like healthcare, he got a half price PhD in women's spirituality. Why would you not do that? Don't answer that question. It's rhetorical.
There's lots of reasons why you shouldn't do that. Ranging from what the fuck is women's spirituality to how the fuck can you buy a degree? And all intermediate questions.
I'm sure it was a very useful spending of $500 or however much it cost.
$500?
Women's spirituality is
I was about to say it'd be cheaper to just get the degree, but no, it fucking wouldn't.
No.
It would be
We live in the United Kingdom, my friend. We pay... Actually, Americans, from what I understand, pay significantly... Oh, shit.
Well, not more than you. They pay significantly more than me.
That's true.
But it's because you're the new fees.
Bad luck, people in USA. Level 18 Bulbasaur, and my flying Pokemon I just wasted. This is terrible, terrible tactics. But fortunately, Psychic apparently is super effective against Bulbasaur.
Because Bulbasaur is grass poison.
Never knew that. Well,
really?
New every day.
Actually,
I
always forget that, to be honest. Because you always think of the starters as pure types.
Exactly.
It's not. I think it's the only starter where its first evolution's been a dual type, though. Because like, things like, obviously, like the later forms are often dual types, but I think Bulbasaur's the first one. And it always was in all games, it was grass poison. I think, with the exception of Tangela, in the first game, most grass types were grass poison. I think Tangela's the only pure grass type in the first game.
Point. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. I'm just... Because, yeah.
Oh, no, there's, actually, I know Victory Bell was, I'm not sure about
yeah, I was thinking that. That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
Yeah.
But, I'm poisoned and seeded. As in leech seeded, not like, tennis seeded or impregnated.
Impregnated. I feel like we've made that joke before.
I have the same feeling, but it could be one.
When I say we, I mean you. Because you're the biggest joke recycler ever.
I just, you know, if it's good.
If it's good, slow and steady, and not necessarily steady.
Exactly.
That would have been funnier if A, it worked, and B, if I'd said the right words. Most jokes are funnier when you say the right words.
Okay, I'm gonna... No, don't faint. I'm gonna faint on poison. It's gonna be very sad. Oh, and getting leech seeded.
No, I don't like to learn smoke screen, because I'm not a dirty fucker.
That's debatable.
Oi.
Too easy, sorry, too easy. That must really sting for him, his grass Pokemon getting beaten by my water Pokemon.
In the end, I managed to beat...
He's got an Abra.
Yeah, he's got an Abra and a Rattata.
Does it just teleport everywhere? Does it tackle?
Abra doesn't learn any moves. As in, until it evolves to a Kadabra. What level is it?
16.
Yeah, it evolves to a Kadabra at level 16, so it should reasonably, but it's not. You know that you know that your rival's Raticate dies. He has a Raticate, and then you run into him. It
actually dies.
Well, here are the facts. He has a Rattata, then he has a Raticate, then you run into him in Pokemon Tower, the graveyard of Pokemon, and from that moment forth, he no longer has a Raticate.
Intriguing.
The theory is after the battle on the SSN, you fought him so hard you killed his Raticate.
You have Pokemon blood on your hands. In a metaphorical sense, obviously. Well, not necessarily. It depends on how hard you fought, I guess.
If you're playing Nuzlocke, then it's definitely blood. For those who don't know, Nuzlocke is basically, you play a normal Pokemon game with a couple of modified rules, the main one of which is, if a Pokemon dies, as in faints, then it's considered dead and has to be released. So, it's brutal.
If you white out, game over.
Yeah, it's really...
It's intense, actually. Oh,
it makes you feel a really close connection with your Pokemon, because when they die, it's like, oh god, you feel like you've genuinely lost a friend.
It's actually very sad. You get very emotionally attached to the Pokemon when there's the possibility of them dying.
And on the subject of Nuzlocke, as I said last episode, keep tuned to the Infamous Gentleman, because there are things involving Nuzlocke in the future as well. There's all sorts to come.
There's many things in the pipeline.
As you can see,
that's only because I've relocated. I'm homeless now. I'm living in a pipe. But nonetheless, there are things to look forward to.
You think he's joking? I can see him on Skype. He's just crouched in a pipe behind an internet cafe.
Wi-Fi is so hard to get here. Anyway,
you've used an Ethernet cable to thread the tube system successfully.
I've got the sewers are now under my Wi-Fi control. And it's still better than the underground Wi-Fi.
Is there actually Wi-Fi in the underground?
In theory. In practice, no.
I mean, is there supposed to be?
There's supposed to be.
Huh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's very questionable. I lost my train of thought now. I was going to say something that would, in theory, amuse the viewers, or me. Possibly you, but it's gone.
Mostly just you, I think.
Probably. That tends to be the majority of what I say. Yeah, so we have Nuzlocke in the future anyway.
Yeah.
Being as infamous and gentlemanly as we are, seemed like the thing to do.
Oh, and don't forget as well, there are other infamous gentlemen than us. The Doctor and the Boy are only the tip of the infamous iceberg.
That sounds like we sung for Titanic or something. We didn't. Don't start a conspiracy theory.
I kind of wish we did. I hate that film.
I was thinking more of the ship that actually existed as opposed to...
Yeah,
sinking.
I know.
Okay.
But the film would be better if it would have been us that sunk it.
I've never seen it. I'm
good.
in the minority of people who've never seen
the only reason I watched it is because there's a band I like are in it. Like, there's an Irish dancing scene, and they're an Irish dancing scene, and they're the band playing the music. And that, like, catapulted them to fame and got them famous and stuff. To the viewers, they're called Gaelic Storm. Check them out.
Oh, I've heard of Gaelic Storm. Through
Yeah,
you,
Gaelic
I
Storm.
suspect.
Probably yes. I'm always going on about Gaelic Storm because they're fucking awesome, but refuse to do a tour in this country. They do fucking over 200 tours dates a year, and they're all in America. Probably because they live in America.
Okay.
Makes sense. That's a
more
fairly
reasonable.
logical reason. Do I actually have any Pokeballs? It's been so long since I caught a Pokemon, I can't remember. I have 9. Excellent. I have 9. Excellent. I have 9.
You sound very masculine, like a doctor
I know,
should.
right?
You don't.
Thanks for the
I
clarification,
hope
boy.
you
I
didn't
needed that.
misinterpret my sarcasm there. You don't sound masculine.
Thank you.
Just trying to help you understand yourself.
Why are there still bug Pokemon here? There shouldn't be bug Pokemon here. Why are
there are bug Pokemon everywhere. They're like
there
a
are
plague.
though, that's the
They're
thing.
like
Generally, once you get out of Viridian Forest, that's it with them.
That's
but
true.
there's some on Nugget Bridge, which I'm sure there aren't. Well, there are, but I'm sure there aren't supposed to be.
There's still Bugcatcher. Bugcatcher Kale.
Oh, did you beat your rival?
Yeah.
Actually, I knew that. I don't know why I asked.
Your voice was really high again there. Welcome to adulthood.
Sorry, I was scratching my ear and my headphone came out. I don't know what you just said.
Well, I feel slightly crashed there actually. Not like this Pidgey will shortly be after I throw rocks at it.
Because I can't. If I have both headphones in, I can't talk properly. Because then I feel weird. It feels like I'm underwater or something like that. And I'm like, hello, blah 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 blah. Does that make any sense?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
But it amuses me and hopefully everyone else. So
no, you know what I
that's
mean.
fine.
If you talk with both headphones on, then it's kind of like you feel like you're talking to underwater, kind of. It's also why if you get off the bus, you're like, thank you, really loudly.
Yeah, that's true actually. The worst thing is when adults who've never used headphones before start listening to music. You say something to them and they shout back.
Yeah.
And you're always on a silent bus. Everyone turns to look at you. Or they sing along, that's the other thing.
You know that you can talk in a normal volume and people will still be able to hear you fine, but then when you try it, you can't hear yourself. You're like, clearly my voice isn't working. Talk louder.
Feed forward.
Also, so you know, I've just captured an audition. I've nicknamed it Das Plant.
Why?
Because things are better when they're German.
Is plant
Like-
German for plant? Clearly not.
Oh, it's been too long since we had a censorship. I think we needed one.
Just to break things up a little bit. I missed that sound of the pan.
Yeah. Right down. now to
Insert
level up.
casual sexism phrase there.
Now to level up Das Plant. Cage, why do we even still have my freaking... Ooh, I have... actually, I don't... You know when you get excited about something and then realise it's shit? Like, ooh, it has
Yes.
sweet scent! Wait a minute.
Oh, it's one of those ones that you can use outside battle, can't you, to
Yeah,
attract
to
wild
attract
Pokemon.
yeah.
If you were so inclined, despite... In fact, you should use a
the only
Super Repel
advantage
and
is
use
you
that and battle the two out, see which one wins.
The only advantage of it is you can get effectively catch unlimited Pokemon in the Safari Zone without using up any
Oh, that's true,
steps. Ooh, a TM for Attract. Oh, this has been the best day ever. It's a beardy
That
weirdy.
amuses me. A what?
A hiker. They have a beard. So I
Oh.
call them a beardy weirdy / weirdo with a beardo.
I prefer the latter. Weirdy
think
beardy,
so.
fair enough. Weirdo with a beardo, that's... far... It just rolls off the tongue fantastically.
It does.
Um, yeah, it's entertaining. More so than this Pokemon battle, anyway.
Too long since I sang along to the music. Oh, you know when you just flail your upper limbs randomly and punch the microphone in the face?
Your microphone has a face. Wow, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I dressed it up like.
It helps
can
me
only
get through the
think
long
of
winter
Hitler.
evenings when I'm
I
lonely.
can only think to say I dressed it up like Hitler.
You could have just dressed it up. That would have been fine, but no, you had to dress it up like a less than popular world icon. I say icon. That's probably a poor choice of phrase, actually.
I'm probably not even going to bother censoring that bit out.
People can use their imagination.
Yeah. I drew a tiny mustache.
Use that to interpret if we do censor this, ladies and gentlemen. Which we may well have to.
Oh yes, Das Plant is growing strong. Speaking of famous Germans. Oh,
Leave
Everything.
nothing to the imagination.
everything
Doctor,
comes
nothing
full
to the
circle.
imagination. Oh, I'm running out of PP for rock throw. This is hardly an exciting update, but nonetheless felt the need to share it. Goddamn poison
PP
points.
are one of those things you kind of never remember about them until it's too late, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh god, now I'm stuck using Struggle.
Oh, struggle. I remember those days.
I first came across it when I was in a battle with I had only a Ghastly with Lick against only a Rattata with Tackle. Which of course went nowhere fast.
I can imagine. I don't know why I'm changing Pokemon.
Burn's being beaten up by a Rattata 5 levels lower than him.
That must hurt to be you. If only he were a Squirtle, or a Wartortle, or a
Is yours a
Squirtle.
Wartortle yet?
It's Wartortle, yes.
Excellent,
That is
well
correct. Ouch.
I was going to say that should have updated on the visualizer, but it will have updated on the visualizer. I just kind of forget that we don't have the visualizer.
Low kick. I did not know Nidoran female knew low kick.
Neither did I. I thought it learned double kick.
It might have been double kick. I have no idea. I know it was double kick actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah. Well, did it hit once or twice? Hitting twice is kind of the
It hit
defining
twice.
thing of double kick.
Well, I only needed 2 kicks to finish me off anyway. Let's face Nidoran female against Nidoran male. Oh no, I'm also Nidoran female. That's far less
Right.
fun.
We're getting towards the end of the episode now, so if you want to be winding down,
Winding up.
whatever you're doing.
Sorry.
No, not winding up, winding down. Actually, to be honest, you could probably
I
use both
wind in whatever
interchangeably.
direction I see fit.
That's
How
not
have you not tell me where to wind?
Stop saying things, please.
Why do I think this is a good idea? This is winding me up. Sorry, I can resist.
On that note, are you winding up, or wound up, or wound
Give
down?
me until I will let you know.
Okay.
That phrase didn't make any sense.
Give me until I will let you know. Oh yeah. It doesn't. What do
I'm
you know?
gonna bail. I'm gonna bail. Bail. Right. We will be with you in 1 minute, Doctor. I say we. I will be with
What are you doing, and why?
I'm finishing off this Nidoran female. It offended me.
Is
With
it
its
wild
double
or a
kicks.
trainers?
Trainers.
Well, I'm just cycling around in a circle now.
Enjoy yourself. Spurtle's
Oh,
loving bite.
Oh, I am.
This is an exciting end to the episode. Goodbye, Tail Whip.
What's it learned? Water gun.
Bite.
Oh. Actually, Bite's kind of useful. It's nice to have a dark move.
Yeah, and also flinching is useful.
True, I forgot about that. Flinching, again, another one of those things you forget about until it comes around and dicks you in the face.
Okay, it is indeed. Right, that is me complete. So,
excellent.
Thank you for watching, guys and gals. We'll be back in a week with episode 5.
Yep, I've been the Doctor, and
I've been the boy.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me who I've been.
just reminding you. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.